I don't think there's any question at all that the skill sets seafarers are going to need in the future will be different. One of the really big topics is automation. Everybody's talking about the autonomous ship, but the real key to this is, yes, we will have unmanned ships at some point in the future, but we've got a very interesting transitional period now, moving from ships that may have very little automation to ships which are virtually autonomous but have people on board them. And if you look at the lessons of other industries, particularly aviation, issues like automation addiction, skill fade, which have come from pilots basically no longer flying planes anymore, that is a major problem for aviation. And I think shipping's at a point now where it can start recognising that early and bypassing it. There are different ways to approach automation, human-centred automation, using things like haptic feedback to actually interact with the automation rather than just being at the mercy of it. There are already trials showing what they call adaptive automation, where, for example, in an airliner, you would find that the computer will be actually sensing how engaged the pilot is and shift control backwards and forwards to keep skills intact and to keep people engaged. I think that's the model that we need to be looking at in shipping. We recognise that the human element is incredibly important, and increasingly we are reaching a point where people are saying, well, you know what, we could just get rid of the human, but the real smart play is to work out how you get the human and the machine to genuinely work as a team. It's in the optimisation of that interface between automation and human that shipping's future lies. Because although we will have unmanned ships at some point, I'm not sure we're going to see an unmanned oil tanker very soon. Not because it's not possible, but because generally speaking, the world is not going to be particularly keen on that idea.